gonna pull in ManserTenshin first. Okay. So I'm gonna go pull him in first. Yeah. So I mean, if he's watching, I bet he's watching. Yeah. Get ready. I'm gonna pull you in. I'm gonna pull you in. All right. So let me go. All right. Yellow.
Yo!
Yo. Hi. What's going on? Wow. Hi.
Oh, I gotta mute the stream. Oh shit, I'm watching. Hello!
Hi. Hi. Welcome to the show.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
I
Um.
gotta turn on my camera.
Yeah. Can you do that so that we can
Yes,
all see your
yes,
beautiful VTuber?
yes, yes. What? Oh,
I'd like to get my leap motion working because I wanna move my arms around. I
huh,
wanna
that
gesture.
is interesting. I do
What?
not have permission to do that.
Really? Oh, is
Yeah,
it is that a Discord thing?
yeah, it's a
Wait.
Discord
Oh,
thing.
that's I can fix that. I can fix that like real quick. Wait a
It
minute.
says I can't stream into this channel. Oh
So,
no!
I mean, I
Uh,
only disabled connect, move, use voice activity, video. I'm gonna hit check on video.
oh,
Now
there we go.
try.
There,
Boop! Ha ha
hey!
ha! Ha ha
Oh,
ha!
I
Alright.
should be there. I should be there.
Alright,
Come
let me
on,
go.
come on. You get to see my janky looking ass.
Oh, that is fine. We're all janky. Yeah, suspense is killing me. Everyone's in suspense.
Oh fuck! I gotta
Alright.
change my. Oh fuck! Shit.
Yeah, we got we
I
got
gotta
this
change
going
my.
on.
Okay, I gotta. Okay. There we go. There we
Oh!
go.
Oh,
Come on,
wow! Okay,
come
there we
on.
go. Wow, you came up. Wow, you're like coming up super large. I'm gonna shrink you down a bit.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, we're all dealing with a little bit of stream jank tonight. It's totally fine. It's a part of the fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's part of the fun.
yeah. So introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi everybody. Hello, chat. I'm Tenshin. I am a 250-year-old necromancer who discovered the secret to eternal youth, completely by accident. I was doing my usual thing, trying to bring some random dead guy back to life as my, zombie thrall, and then all of a sudden I look like this now. So do not be fooled by my young appearance. I am in fact a fucking boomer. Um, if you're wondering what my content is going to be about, um, or is about, I haven't actually debuted yet. I have not actually debuted yet, but I will be debuting very soon at the end of this month, September 24th, 7:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. I plan on streaming games and movies that are really terrible, and alcohol may or may not be involved most of the time. The first game I'm going to be playing is one of Steam's lowest rated games of all time, and that is going to be Flat Out 3. It's a racing game, and I've heard very, very bad things about it, so you bet I'm going to be playing that.
Yeah, Flat Out is an interesting game. I've played that before. I haven't played Fallout 3, but I played it on the PSP specifically. Yeah, that's
Janky, my foot, your avatar is great.
yeah. Your
I'm
avatar is
I'm
amazing,
a
dude. I gotta
I'm
tell you,
glad.
is that your
I'm glad.
first? Is that your first version?
This is Tension version 4.
Okay.
You will never get to see the previous versions of this. Actually, no, I lied. My first couple videos that I uploaded to my YouTube channel
uh,
actually use my old avatar, and it looks
okay.
very similar to this one, but it has some different textures.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite have this extent of cell shading, and I didn't have gaze tracking, but I do now. Look at this. Look at this. I love this.
Yeah, gaze tracking is insane. Yeah, I know the iPhones have it.
I am so glad that I have this.
Do you use iPhone tracking? What kind of tracking do you use? What's your tracking setup?
No. I do not use iPhone tracking. I would like to. I'm actually just I'm using a 1080p Logitech Pro Stream webcam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And then
I think Girl
and
DM
then I
recommended
have
that one.
yes.
Yeah.
I've wanted this webcam for like a long ass time just because I've always wanted a really nice webcam. And
Mm.
now that I have like a decent job and I've graduated from college and I have money, I can afford these things.
Yeah, exactly. So like why not? So like have you done any streaming yet?
I've done some small streams over Facebook Live in private for some of my close personal IRL friends. Um,
Okay.
and I think they went well. They were a little bit of a disaster, but I think I performed well despite my fucking baby level knowledge.
I gotta say, that's really cool that you decided to stream privately to your friends first, because that's something I never thought about trying when I started. I literally, like, from the get, was just streaming straight to Twitch. Like, I was
Uh,
out on the battlefield.
yeah, yeah. I decided to kind of stay away from Twitch.
Yeah, yeah. So are
I
you
have
doing
not.
Facebook Live or YouTube?
Oh, I'm doing YouTube. I'm
Okay,
doing YouTube. I
nice.
decided to go with for YouTube because I enjoy making these really fucking terrible, poorly edited shit posts. I have a lot of fun making them. They're not very quality, but if you guys vibe with them, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm definitely glad if you vibe with my with the if you could call it content.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, all content's content. You know, it's just a matter of what you're putting into it. You know, what kind of I think of
My
content.
videos my videos are content in the same sense that a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a gourmet dish.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what content is, though, right? It's kind of like it's kind of like think like you're baking cookies. You know, like it's like a baked dish. Okay, so it's like you're making cookies. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's making the same chocolate chip cookies. What kind of spice are you gonna add in there? What are you gonna add? Maybe a different mix of like flour or something like that to make it different and really pop. You know, like that's kind of how it is. It really is kind of like making a food almost. You know?
Let's hold on. I got a question in the chat. Any tips on necromancy? My thralls keep running off to start boy bands. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. My guess would be is that somehow I have no idea, but I imagine somehow glitter was somehow contaminated. It somehow got in there and contaminated it. You really want to keep that out of your summoning circle. Um, I highly recommend those really good sage burning torches. They don't really do anything, but they look really cool. So aesthetics is part of it. Aesthetics is part of it. It really makes you feel like a dark wizard.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really love your energy. And like when you were introducing your VTuber, was that like a script? Like when you're introducing yourself? Cause
Just now.
yeah, like when we started, cause it seemed like you were going off a
Oh
script.
no. I that was not scripted. Um.
You talk very well.
Oh, thank you.
You talk very well. Yeah, cause like I thought you
I
were going on a
try.
script. Cause I was gonna make a suggestion, cause it seemed like for a second I seriously thought you were gonna go into like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air sort of like oh like of
You
how I became a necromancer Bel-Air or something.
Well, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and
But but yeah, so like do you have any like goals in mind for streaming? Like when you're doing
my
your content, like what do you have any like goals in mind when you're starting out?
fuck around and find out mostly.
Ooh, I like that. Going with the
Um,
waves.
I have somewhat of a plan as in terms of just kind of generating hype. So
Ah,
I'm just trying to be active on social media. So I'm on YouTube and then I'm on Twitter a lot. I hate Twitter, but I still use it a lot.
yeah. Yeah,
um,
I kind of feel the same way about it. Twitter is hard to figure out. I'm slowly growing to
Twitter
like it. I hate Twitter
Twitter
at first.
is
I'm slowly growing to like it.
Twitter is kind of honestly Twitter is kind of a cesspool of a website, but like those diamonds in the rough. Every once in a while, you find those threads that's like just a genuine upbeat. It gives you that good shit.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I hate Twitter, but I
kinda-
still
I
use it.
hate.
Everyone on Twitter. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean that's most people
yeah.
on Twitter. Yeah,
You got a good point.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I guess the only thing that keeps people on Twitter too is like, I don't know. I don't know if you get that same like
Yeah,
reptilian sense of like dopamine in your brain when you see that
yeah.
like Twitter
That might.
notification.
I
Yeah,
do.
kind of like
Every
that.
once in a while, I get that. Every once in a while, I get that. Why am I frowning? VC face, please. What are you doing? I
That's a
didn't.
common VC face thing. That happened to me all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
That's why
I love.
that's one of the big
Honestly,
reasons I moved to iPhone expression tracking.
yeah. I mean, I love VC face. Um, and if I'm just do and if I'm doing just chatting, I'm gonna use my hotkeys.
Ah.
The other problem that I have is sometimes my eyebrows disappear, and I really don't know how to fix that.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I gotta
yeah.
put on my angry face. Oh wait. That's fun.
Uh,
That's angry. You can see, my eyebrows
oh,
disappear.
whoa.
Isn't that fucking weird?
I think that's a texture thing, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking
Yeah, I'm
fix
like
that.
100% sure that's a texture thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good at textures.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not good at it. This took a lot of work. And I
mm,
know it looks pretty decent. Um, but like I said, I have no art skills.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. I really I can't say I don't have art skills. I've been doing digital art. Like I'm trying not to be self-deprecating. I'm gonna turn my leap motion off because it's already acting up.
No,
Um,
it's cool. I'm all about the
yeah,
self-depreciative humor.
yeah. Like I don't like it because I feel like it's like it's funny, but then like it gets to the point where like people are like, ah, are you joking? Are you not joking? And I don't know. I like to encourage
Yeah,
positivity. You know?
it gets to the point where sometimes it gets to the point where people start becoming worried about you, or they're
Yeah,
just like, "Listen, you're too much of a sad boy. Cut it out."
yeah,
I try to balance it. I try
yeah.
to balance it.
So what have you been doing so far? Has it been mostly just deep diving into Vroid? Because you seem to have put a lot of work into your avatar.
Um, I don't know what you consider deep diving. I I get honestly a lot of this is textures that I found on Booth, but
Ah,
I edited them slightly to suit my tastes.
ah,
Um, just the little subtle touches that I could add here and there. One of the things that I originally wanted to do for the hair, my hair is cell shaded. I kind of made like this cell shaded texture. Um, just kind of just really easily, just kind of a series of PNG images that I kind of made into a texture.
mm,
And originally these highlights that I have, the red highlights, were originally they were static. Originally they were static, but I actually changed them so that they actually are highlights. So they change with the light source. So if you see,
wow, that's
yeah,
cool. Wow.
yeah, it's a little subtle touch that I added. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I like that. That's sick. Yeah, I really do like all the effort you've been putting
Yeah,
into it. You said you've been making
yeah.
YouTube videos. What have you been making YouTube videos on?
Um, I don't know how to describe them other than they're just really stupid.
Uh huh.
Today I uploaded a video where I don't know if you've seen these ads on YouTube for these that like they're clearly fake, but these fucking Mr. Beast promo ads where it's like I'm giving away $500 to
Ah,
everybody who visits these
yeah.
websites. I basically made like a scam alert video, but it's also kind of a shitpost status.
Uh,
Um, my most watched video right now is my new model reveal, which
yeah.
is just
YouTube loves
it's just
those. Yeah, the
yeah.
algorithm loves those.
Yeah. It's just me slowly rising from the bottom of the screen while in the Hall of the Mountain King plays in the background, and then halfway through it becomes bass boosted. You know,
Yeah,
ear rape.
yeah. So I mean, like from the sound of what you told me, I mean, your content doesn't sound stupid. It actually sounds pretty cool. Because you're saying you were doing like a scam alert video.
If you could call it that.
Like that's kind of interesting. Cause like I know there's like YouTube channels that are like dedicated to like scam alerts and like exposing scams and stuff
I
like
think I
that. Like
titled I think I
CoffeeZilla or
titled
something.
I think I titled the video like "Scam Alert Mr. Beast promo ad" or something.
Yeah.
And it's like at the end of the video, it's like, "Oh, look at me! I fell for it! I fell for it! Here I am, inputting my credit card information because obviously the other one was fake, but this one's real." Funny joke.
I mean that's still a meme. That's still a good meme.
Yeah,
Like
I'm glad. I'm glad you think so.
Like it's good. Like honestly, it's like that's really good content to just kind of riff off of. Like YouTube ads are like so balls to the wall. You can
I
kind
have
of really riff off of them.
Yeah, the video I made before that was just me ranting about how I'm so pissed off that every time I go to Little Caesars, they're closed. I straight up go for like almost 3 minutes without stopping. It's just a constant. stream of consciousness. I did that totally unscripted too. I just
Yeah.
opened fucking OBS and I was like, what am I what am I gonna talk about today? And I'm like, well, Little Caesars has been closed every time I went. So that's pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean, you got the improv thing down. Like, that's the sort of stuff, like, most people have to write down and really come up with, like, a script or an idea for before even going in. Like, I mean, that's good. That's good. So, like,
Yeah.
do you feel like satisfied with the content you've been putting out so far? Like, I mean, when did you start doing VTubing?
I've only been doing this. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of an origin story. I've been wanting to
Yes.
do this for a really long time. My
Really?
first experience, yeah. I keep giving a lot of yes.
Ah, that's cool. I
Uh,
do it too.
um, my first experience with a VTuber, I believe, she's she was like one of the first to really kind of make it big. She was
He's an
called
I.
Yukari. No, before her, Yukari Mirai.
Oh, before
She
Kizuna.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know how exactly she did her stuff. I believe she did it all in VR chat. Um,
Oh, that's creative.
um, I it was weird because I've always ever since then I've been interested in the technology, but I've never had the means or I've never had
Money.
the means or money. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
the resources to really do it and take off. Um, I discovered Kizuna Ai and Yukari Mirai pretty much side by side.
Uh.
Um, I discovered Yukari Mirai first, and then oh no, where'd the stream go?
Oh no, it paused for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Internet,
Um,
internet went, internet went a little
and I
funny.
was like, that's fucking insane. I want to do that. And then I saw the anime man, fucking Joey, do a collab with Kizunai, and I was like, wait a minute. If you have enough clout, you get to meet them IRL. Holy
Oh,
fuck, I'm gonna do this.
yeah,
I know that's probably not a really good goal because the whole point is the anonymity, but
yeah.
I was like, yo,
I mean, I don't think the point's always in the anonymity either. Like, yeah, I
yeah.
think because there's
Well,
some
I
VTubers
know
who show
Code.
their face. Like,
I know. Code Miko does her IRL streams.
yeah, 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 definitely. Um,
Um, but so that was my first experience, and then I was like, I thought the technology was really cool, but I wasn't so much into their content. I
mhm.
thought it was a really interesting premise, but I didn't really much care for. I just didn't vibe. And then fucking HoloLive comes out on the scene a couple years later, and I'm like, oh, this shit is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Uh, and then so I fell down the HoloLive rabbit hole, and then I started watching some of the more independent ones, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. You mean I don't have to join HoloLive to do this shit? And then uh I was like, oh, okay, cool. Um, it wasn't until I discovered Juniper Actius that I was like, yeah, okay, I am definitely gonna do this and take the plunge.
yo, same.
So
I
so
feel like I
once
feel like Juniper was a huge inspiration for a lot of people because she was always like big on
Juniper, I
doing
have
everything herself.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's why I find her so admirable is because she makes all of her own stuff, all her overlays, all of her models, all of her art, all of her just everything. All of her stream assets are made like 100% by her, and that's really impressive to
Yeah,
me. Um I I cannot do that.
yeah. I mean, I can't either, but that's fine. Like we don't all have
She
to be like that. Yeah,
I casually added her in some Twitter thread, and she liked my tweet, and I was like, okay, this is I've been riding that high ever since.
yeah. I feel the same way. I I I I
and
was
then
like that
like
with like two girl DM
yeah,
tweets.
and then like a half hour later, I made this really nice just kind of appreciation post, and I added her again, and then she completely ignored it, which is cool.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It happens. Like I know, like something like Sapphire told me about was like a lot of larger streamers tend to get like socially overwhelmed with like
Oh
all the
yeah,
response. Yeah, so it's like
no,
they can't
no,
get to all of it, you know?
I don't blame her. Frankly, I was just surprised that she saw my fucking random ass tweet and some like thread just in the middle of nowhere Twitter.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, as far as like what you've been making so far and like your VTuber and everything, how have you been feeling about it? Do you feel good about it? Are you
I
excited to make
have
more?
I have mixed feelings. I'm definitely excited.
Uh-huh.
Definitely a little bit apprehensive. I'm trying to approach this with, a healthy degree of caution and skepticism,
Uh-huh.
as I recommend for everybody who wants to do this. I'm definitely not approaching this with the mindset that I want to make it that I'm gonna make it big.
Yeah.
That's the content creation field is such it's so volatile. So I'm trying to not be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be the next Kizuna Eye."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you never want to go in like that because that's gonna stage you for burnout, you
Yeah,
know?
I'm taking my time. I'm going at a pace that works for me, and just kind of being like, maybe people will like my content, and then I'm networking. I'm trying to meet people, and I'm being really aggressive in terms of just talking to people and interacting and sliding into DMs.
Mm. I mean, that's
So
great. That's great. You seem
yeah,
to be very social. I mean, for one thing, like you adding like super popular VTubers, that's something a lot of us are extremely scared to do. You know,
I was like,
like
I
like
was like,
even
I
when
was
I was
like,
tagging Sapphire for our collab interview tonight, I was like, is this too excessive? I don't want to add. You know what I mean? But like,
I
it's
posted a
okay. You know?
I posted some meme that was basically one of my favorite lines from a Juniper stream. It was from her collab with Joel,
Yeah.
and I added both of them, and I'm like, "Fucking look at my stupid meme, okay?"
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So like is there anything that like you're struggling with right now? Like is there anything like you're really having a hard
Uh,
time with in terms of like your stream or prepping with your VTuber or anything?
uh, trouble. I don't know. I guess I kind of want to get this model cleaned up just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just some small touch ups that I'm not confident that I could do myself. So I might actually just commission like a tiny little cleanup of this.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to change it too drastically. Um
Yeah. Have you been watching like a lot of like VTuber videos, like tutorials on like the avatar stuff?
uh Not at first. At first I was just kind of like,
Winging
all
it?
right. Yeah, I like to experiment.
That's cool.
Yeah, experimenting, the fuck around and find out method is definitely my go-to approach.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like if you really like wanna look into that and like to avoid like having to pay someone just to clean up your avatar, I would say look at Argama Witch's video. She does a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if you watch
yeah,
her videos.
I do, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, she
Um,
does fantastic
her guide on
tutorials.
adding blend shapes with Unity and the Hana tool was pretty helpful. I enjoyed watching that one. That was really
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's what I used to get
Hey,
this.
you should
Yeah.
you should get our Gamma Witch on here next, bro.
I might. I actually might. Yeah, because I know she has a lot to share too. And I know there's a lot she would want to talk about as well. So yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely considering it. I mean I have a lot
Yeah.
of guests in
Uh,
mind, so
I was a big fan of her video where she was going over the little things that you didn't know Vroid can do. And she was like, check this shit out, bro. You want big ass titties? And then she fucking
yeah.
that was pretty great. Um oh, I don't want to take up too much time because I know other people are waiting for their turn.
Yeah.
Uh you want to talk about tubas?
What's Oh yeah, tubas. Yes. So you said you play the tuba. Can you elaborate on that a bit? And is that something you're
Yes.
planning to incorporate with your content? Because I think you should.
Yes. It's just something that I've done for like a really long time. Um, tuba. Actually, no. I went to school. I started by playing in band when I was a kid. When I was going to public school, like a lot of other people who get their start, and I really liked the instrument. I didn't originally start on tuba, but I think like after a few months of playing clarinet, my band teacher walked up to me and he was like, "Hey, do you want to play tuba?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Um, and I've just been playing it ever since, and I love the instrument a lot. It's capable of doing a lot of really great things that not a lot of people know about. I know a lot of people think of it as this big fucking goofy brass Dr. Seuss looking instrument that makes fat people noises. Um, and to be fair, and to other people's credit,
Mhm.
those songs are really fun to play.
Yeah,
Um, it's a great meme instrument. Um,
it
but
is.
but I think what really draws me to it is the resonance of it. I really enjoy just the fact that it has this really low but also dark and rich timbre, especially if you listen to like just a really great player play
Uh,
the instrument, and it's just like, holy fuck, I didn't know that this meme of an instrument could actually sound this way. What an absolute chad.
wow.
Well, I went to college to learn music, and I got my degree in tuba performance, and I've been playing tuba professionally for a couple years now.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
really cool. So would you what tips, like, would you have any like tips or pieces of advice for anyone who's looking to start? Like,
Um
what would be your like piece of advice, like from someone,
uh,
who's just starting out?
that's a really good question. And I hadn't thought about that because I'm also just starting out. Um I would say just try to make friends. Um if you really want to get started, a lot of it is about networking. You definitely want to be aggressive in terms of talking to people, but not aggressive in a I'm going to beat the crap out of you type of way, but just aggressive in the fact that you actively have to be participating in meeting other people on other social media platforms. That would probably be my biggest advice. And if you're too scared to do that, that's something you might want to work on. Is just getting the courage to just to talk to people and say hi, join a Discord server, slide into somebody's DMs. I know that's really hard to do and it's really awkward. Um, I I've always been a little bit of a social butterfly, so I don't really know how to help people who are introverted in overcoming that fear. Um, I'm not the best person to talk to about that. Um, but there's definitely you're just gonna have to figure out that for yourself or talk to somebody else who is more experienced with overcoming fears. But that's my advice. Network aggressively.
Yes, I actually 1,000% agree on this. Especially starting out, you should absolutely do that, because that was a mistake I actually made in the beginning. Was that I was way too shy and reserved to really reach out to other VTubers, and now that I have finally been getting the courage to do so, I've
Just
been making so many friends, building so many
just tag
connections, and putting guests on for talk shows. Getting to talk to Sapphire out of all people. It's
yeah,
been
yeah.
fantastic. You know,
I
like
yeah.
it's been really cool. And I think the big booster for me on it, honestly, is I I attended a Discord panel that had a girl DM on there. And as you know, I really look up to girl DM, because I this is like probably the fifth time I've talked about her this stream. But like I asked her a question. I was like, "Yeah, like,
I'm
so
gonna make a meme of
how
that.
how
I'm
does
gonna make a meme about how much you like girl DM.
you you might
Yeah.
you will you?" But like I asked her, I was like, "Yeah, like, how does one go about collabing and networking and talking to people, cuz it's hard for me."
Yeah.
And basically she basically gave me a script to follow. And what that script kind of came down to is, when you're DMing someone, don't just say like hi or hey, because no one
Yeah.
knows what your intention is. You have to set an intention. So you have to set, whether the intention is like, okay, yeah, hi, I want to get to know you more. I notice, that you do this and that, and I also do this and this. So maybe we can, talk a bit more.
I recommend
Or
I recommend leading with a compliment.
yes, leading with a compliment. That's really good idea. That's a
Like
really good suggestion.
usually
I might
yeah,
do that.
usually with me, if I notice that I get followed by a VTuber who has like a higher following than me, I instantly slide into their DMs and be like, "Hey," and I mean, I do genuinely mean it because it's really nice of them to follow me,
Yeah,
even though it
yeah.
seems small. So I slide into the DMs and I'm just like, "Hey, like, thanks for the follow. I really like your avatar. It looks great." And they'll usually want to talk to you from there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know, like, but yeah, she basically gave me a script, and it kind of came down to that, like, just, or, lead with a compliment. That does help, and also, like, if you want to do collabs or you want to, like, invite someone onto your stream, set the who, what, where, and why from the get. Tell them what time, and try to set it out at a decent time. Try to set it out like 2-3 weeks out.
Yeah,
Because that way it's more accommodating to their time, and they're way, way, way
yes,
more likely to say yes. Um,
absolutely.
and
I
yeah,
sorry, no, I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, you're good, you're good.
I just wanted to say thank you again for having me on. This was really cool of you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna leave the call now so you can have your next guest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. No, no. Thank you so much for hopping on, and yeah, I'm glad that we could have a conversation. You can introduce yourself. Do you have any, like, could you send me your YouTube channel link so I could blast it in chat for you?
Oh my god, yes I will. Yes I will. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I will.
can you drop it in the interview questions channel? Because
Yes.
I'll just blast it out for you.
Give me 1 second here. I'm getting it. You know what? Or I'm gonna go and I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, yeah, go do that. All right? Yeah,
Bye.
bye. Okay. So, that was fun. But yeah, going back to what I was saying before about like the whole interviews thing, like make sure to set the setting for it, and also like make sure this, like, you're making a proposition, right? Like if you're doing a collab or anything like that, you're setting a proposition for them. So make sure to do that. And show it in that way. Right? So no. One of them left. Why? Why did they leave?